And welcome back here to Tippin Gymnasium. We go to game number 4 on the day, or as one of our good buddies says, on the docket. As we get set here for Clarion's VFW Super Saturday, it is now the Single A Boys Championship here on EYT. And it is Clarion area and Elk County Catholic. Tom Lewis, Aaron Straub going nose-to-nose here in this championship game. And should be a great one here this afternoon. We're in the Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops, and do want to let you know, too, that we're broadcasting for the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth right here on the court at Tippin Gymnasium. And we're in the Carly Tire pregame show. I think we got everything taken care of there, Dustin. Dustin coming in here to take over for Lexus. So if you hear a not-so-feminine voice, there he is.
Honestly, I'm not even sure what I'm doing here right now. I had a chance to tune in off and on throughout a few different things going on today and watch those first 3 games. Lexus doing a fantastic job. And for those that are saying, why isn't she still on the game? Well, she's going to be back for that 2A Girls Championship game between Red Bank Valley and Montauk coming up after this one. And then I'll be on with you for the 2A Boys Championship game at the end of the night tonight. But, yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's always a fun weekend. It's one of the things, you just see people from across District 9 here tonight. Some of the fellow media folks from across District 9 that we get to know so well during football season and basketball seasons of the past. It's a wonderful event that the folks here at Tippin Gym put on, that Dave Osborne, the chairman of the basketball committee of District 9, and District 9 as a whole puts on. It's a great day. It's a big event, and when you do things right and you do things well like everybody is doing, it makes it something you want to strive for as a basketball player, is that chance to play at Tippin for a District 9 championship game, and that's certainly what they've done.
Yeah, they certainly have done that, and I know I talked to Dave Osborne before we went on the air today, and I just told him just how fantastic that they have done. One of the other things I really like, too, is as you were going through the initial rounds of the playoffs, they would actually announce right at the very end of that game where those teams were playing next and who they were playing. It was bam, bam. They were right on the ball this year, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a very media-friendly group. District 9 is doing a fantastic job of, everything modernizes at this point, and the communications become so quick, and this crew has done a stellar job at making that happen.
All right, we're going to take a time out here. We're going to come back. We'll pause a couple minutes, and we're going to get some keys, talk a little bit more about this game. We got to get all these great sponsors in because there's a lot of them. And you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops right here on the EYT Media Network.
Are you a therapist who wants to make a difference? Do you want to help children and families who are struggling with serious behavioral problems? MHY Family Services is looking for therapists to join our new Multisystemic Therapy Psychiatric team. Multisystemic Therapy Psychiatric is an evidence-based in-home intensive treatment approach that addresses the multiple factors that contribute to a child's behavioral problems. With this treatment, you can help children and families change their lives for the better. We are looking for passionate therapists to join our team. Apply now and become a part of the supportive and dynamic culture at MHY Family Services.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All-American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All-American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All-American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Hey Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tianesta Builders.
Tianesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tianesta and Shippensville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tianestabuilders.us.
Right back here at Tippin Gymnasium, we are in the Clarion VFW Super Saturday here on the EYT Media Network, Laurel Clinic Hoops. Carly Tire pregame show here, and want to thank all the folks again here at Clarion University from Macmillan Carpet Outlet as the folks here rolling out the red carpet to us. Not only the folks from Clarion, but the folks from District 9 as well. Want to thank them for that. Time now for the Kale's Kitchen's keys to the game with Dustin Kifer. So we got our alliteration all worked out. I was going to change Lexus's name so it had a K in it there too, but didn't get a chance to do that yet. Dustin, you know, you look at these teams. You're familiar with Clarion. Of course, we haven't seen as much this year. What do you think?
Well, for Elk County Catholic, first of all, this Elk County Catholic team, just a couple losses on the season. One of them to Brookville, 48-45. Johnsonburg lost to them in the AML title game. After beating them 3 times during the regular season, lose to them 44-33 in the title game. That's a team that Clarion beat 54-34 in the semifinals to get here. Common opponents can tell you a little bit of the story, but they don't tell you all that much. For Elk County Catholic, it's a program, Mike. I mean, it's nothing short of that. When you look down through the bench that's over there and the assistant coaches, and you see guys like Jesse Bosnick is over there. There's guys like Jude Hoffman and Doug Straub that have been around forever, along with Aaron Straub, who has been the head coach for a year or two for this Elk County Catholic team. Yeah, for a little while. He has a win or two under his belt over there as well, but it's a program, and it's a program that knows the importance of building from the ground up year after year. Everything is in place all the way from the head coach to the varsity program to the JV, all the way down to the elementary, and it's the same message being taught the whole way through. Now, for Elk County Catholic, the interesting matchup, I'm going to go more to an interesting matchup side as opposed to the keys. Interesting matchup is Johnsonburg like to get out and run, and that's one of the 2 losses that they had this year was to that Johnsonburg team. They're a very speedy team and a very fast team. Clarion has a little bit of that as well. It's going to be interesting to see that as well. For Clarion area, you got to stay out of foul trouble against this team. This is a very fundamentally sound basketball team. They're going to run their offense. They're going to run it well, but they're willing to get out and run with you as well. And got to dominate the offensive glass, or I'm sorry, the defensive glass of your Clarion area. Don't give this Elk County Catholic team additional opportunities to score.
All right, there you go. Great keys there for Dustin. The Kifer Kale's Kitchen's keys to the game. And we're going to come back around here. Dave Cadis will get our officials announced and our anthem on the way here from Tippin Gymnasium. He's just reminding Brett English, too, to keep the shirt on today.
Do they tell you at the district games to keep your shirt on, or is that just at those KSAC championship games? All right. So you can, Brett can, in fact, take his shirt off today.
On Friday, the loser of today's game will host the winner of Southern Fulton and Thanet Meadow.
So we'll have some hosting going on by these 2 teams. Here we
Today's
go. Here's the
contest are Anthony Zambardi, Jamie Evans, and Terry Gleason. It's okay to applaud. You're good. At this time, if everybody would please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Again, starting lineups, reminding all the folks, brought to you by Bauer Wagner Properties. And now here's Mr. Cadis with those starting lineups.
And now for the starting lineups. First for Clarion area, at guard, a 5'10 senior, number 1, Dawson Smale. Also at guard, a 5'11 senior, number 2, Devin Lauer. At forward, a 6' senior, number 11, Cameron Merrill. At guard, a 5'11 senior, number 12, Bryce Brinkley. And at center, a 6' senior, number 22, Gabe Simcoe. Head coach of the Bobcats is Tom Lewis. And now the starting lineups for the Elk County Catholic Crusaders. At guard, a 5'10 senior, number 3, Jordan Wasco. At guard, a 5'9 junior, number 15, Lance O'Neill. At forward, a 5'10 senior, number 20, Timmy Brenna. At forward, a 6' junior, number 24, Will Wortman. And at forward, a 6'2 senior, number 25, Cody Nussbaum. Head coach of Elk County Catholic is Aaron Straw. Enjoy the game, everyone.
Well, there we go. Mr. Cadis said it best. Enjoy the game, everybody, as we get set for this one.
Mike, you mentioned it. Both of these teams' seasons continues after this one, but you want to hoist that District 9 championship plaque. You want to be handed that one by Dave Osborne at the end of this game tonight. Both teams will host an opening round PIAA state playoff game. Winner gets the 5th seed out of District 7, Monessen. Loser's going to get the 3rd place team out of District 5, that's Southern Fulton. Is that matchup there? Clarion's already on the floor.
I like the official, too. He was tested to see if Brinkley was paying attention and threw the ball at him. Brinkley wasn't. Having some fun already, and I like to see that.
It's a nice little reminder that there's a lot riding on this game, but it's just that. It's just a game. Love the interactions like that between the officials and these players as well.
So, starting lineups again for Clarion area. They're the visitors. Lauer, Dawson, Smale, Brinkley, Simcoe, and Merrill. For Elk County Catholic, Wasco, O'Neill, Brannick, Wardman, and Nussbaum. And that's where we'll start. Simcoe gets set to go nose to nose with Wardman. The officials are ready. We're ready. Everybody's got the thumbs up. This should be a fun one. Get ready. Tip brought to you by Clarion Ford. It's controlled by the Crusaders. And the ball on the baseline. And there's Wasco. Wasco passes off, and we're going to have a push. Oh, they're going to say, nope, he slipped and went out of bounds. That was Wortman in there.
Elk County Catholic goes to full court pressure here. Man press. Clarion a little bit of trouble getting it in.
Dawson Smale will work it across the timeline here for the Bobcats of Clarion.
Expect a lot of ball pressure, man defense from this Elk County Catholic team.
Brinkley had it taken away that time by O'Neill.
This Elk team is so good, too, about stepping in on help, getting a hand on the basketball as guy comes by you, too.
And Nussbaum up top, it goes to O'Neill again. O'Neill back to the right side to Wasco. Wasco spins around up top into the free throw line. That is Nussbaum.
Clarion in a 1-3-1 zone here, Mike.
O'Neill with it and back up top to Brannick. Drive on the baseline. And we're going to get a held ball.
Held ball.
And that Lampro possession arrow points to Clarion. Again, full court pressure here by Elk County Catholic. Merrill will bring it across the timeline.
And Dawson Smale had a couple of steps on his defender there as well, but the inbound had gone into the corner. Would have been a very difficult pass to get in.
Foul called here. They're going to get, I think, Brannick.
Yeah, it should go against Brannick. It's our first foul of the game.
Foul number 20 for Elk County. Timmy Brannoff, his first team foul, number 1.
Lauer to inbound.
Yep. Brinkley dumps it into Simcoe. Brinkley up top to Smale, and Smale will work it here at the top of the keep. Still no score here in this one, 6:35 to go in the first.
Simcoe's size and athleticism, we've seen him take over some games throughout the season. There's an early bucket for him as he gets a feed in the paint, but it's that touch around the hoop that he has, but also the ability to get up there and get those offensive boards as well.
Long shot from the left side. Wasco, 8-ball, corner pocket, nails the three. And quickly, here comes Clarion down the court. Simcoe with the basketball. Clarion very quick to get down the court. The ball's going to be tossed out of bounds, though, so a turnover gives Elk the ball back.
Tons of pressure there from Elk County Catholic. Not just the full court pressure, but it is a lot of ball pressure even on the half court side of things. And you can see just a little bit of flustered feeling from the Clarion offense on that possession.
O'Neal across the timeline, back to Brannick. Ball in the paint stolen away, but it's reined back in by Wardman. O'Neal. Couple dribbles. Gives it to Brannick. And on the backside, there's Wasco again. Shot good. They found him underneath there.
Fantastic work from Jordan Wasco finding the dead zone in that 1-3-1. The two wings on that 1-3-1 stepping up very close to the timeline there looking for a trap. And it leaves a ton of open space. You just got to outnumber them on the baseline there and hope that your guards up top can get the basketball through.
Merrill pounding his way in, takes the shot, gets it to go. Nice job by Merrill. All the way down on the other end, layup, good. What transition, getting that ball to Wortman.
Well, we talked about Clarion ability to run the floor at times, but Elk County Catholic mentioned it in the pregame show as well. They'll beat you in a half-court set. They'll beat you running the floor. However you want to play, they can play that way too.
Simcoe shot off the mark, no good. Fight for the ball, goes out of bounds, and it stays. Bobcat ball. Checking in here will be Miller for Brinkley.
Substitution for Clarion, number 3, Tanner Miller.
Miller checks in, a 5'10 senior guard for Clarion area.
Right into Miller. Miller's going to have it smacked almost away. Here's Merrill in the paint. He's going to have that stripped by Wasco.
That's a smart defensive play from Wasco. He saw that coming from Merrill the whole time, that spin move, and he spun right into him.
Neal underneath. Foul's going to be called. Good pass into Wortman again, and Wortman's going to get a couple shots from the Dubrook free throw line.
Foul on number 11 for Clarion, Cameron Morrell.
First foul on Clarion.
His first team
Fouls
foul
on Laurel.
Will Wortman at the line for Elk County of 2 shots.
Wortman's shot is good.
Yeah. So, if you're like Lexa, she really focuses on free throws. She wants perfection.
Substitution for Clarion, number 33.
Gervin checks in here.
Games that you and I have done recently, we've had our fair share of those free throws, haven't we? 30-some free throws for Carson City in the KSAC championship game, and Red Bank Valley had 20-some in the 2A semifinal. Wortman makes Lexus happy, makes both of them.
Lauer banging his way on that baseline. Back up top to Gervin. Gervin hands it off here to Smale. Smale driving in, and Smale lost the ball out of bounds, and it goes to Elk. Some banging inside there, and they're going to say no, but should stay Clarion ball. The officials get together.
Yep. Yeah, baseline official immediately knew. I think it pointed the wrong direction on that one.
Well, Gervin's going to fire from the side. No good. That ball's going to be rebounded by Nussbaum. Then a foul called. They're going to get Gervin on that one.
Also number 33 for Clarion.
Yeah, Gervin checking into the game on the last dead ball there, a 6-foot senior. If you're thinking, boy, it seems like a lot of seniors on this Clarion basketball team. Well, that's because there are 9 seniors on this basketball team. Quite a change coming for the Clarion Bobcats next year. 9 seniors graduating. Of course, head coach Tom Lewis, he's retiring at the end of this year as well, Mike.
Nussbaum got tied up for a second. Passes off, and that shot is good by O'Neal. I'll tell you what, this game has been physical, clean physical, but I'll tell you what, a lot of great physical contact inside. 11-4, Elk leads it. Here's Lauer. Lauer driving, Lauer shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wasco. Wasco just turns and goes. Wasco loses the ball out of bounds, and it goes to Clarion area.
Media timeout.
And we'll take the timeout here, 11-4, as Elk leads Clarion. 3:30 to go here in the first. You're watching Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Right, back to live action here at Tippin Gymnasium. First quarter sponsor, Clarion Forest V&A here on EYT. Want to thank the Clarion VFW, number 2145, for sponsoring all the games today with taking care of those fees.
The pressure of Elk County Catholic has been the difference so far in the first 4.5 minutes of this one. Just causing some problems for Clarion. Haven't created a bunch of turnovers on the half court.
Good pass from Brinkley inside to Merrill. And the basket.
Clarion extends that pressure defense a little bit past the timeline. No harm done to Elk.
Ball up top. Bounce pass back over. Kicked out down to the baseline. And the ball is going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Elk ball.
Smale getting a touch of that one, Mike.
Taking the ball out will be Brannick, and checking into the game here, coming in for Elk, is Simbeck.
Substitution for Elk County, number 11, Chase Simbeck.
Simbeck, a 5'8" freshman for Elk County Catholic. Checking into the game for the first time.
Yeah, but he'll take the ball out. Larry trying to double team right up top, trying to keep them away from that lane down there. Ball into the paint, and that shot's off the mark. Wasco, though, is going to get that, fight for the rebound. And Merrill's going to step out of bounds, so that'll be Elk ball. Good hustle by both players. Reminds me of Dustin when he played kickball in elementary school. You were a Spitfire.
Should have seen my curveball.
O'Neal up top to Wasco on the left side. Back to O'Neal. And Wasco playing some catch. Wasco to Simbeck in the corner. Simbeck, three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. The rebound pulled down by Smale. Kicks it ahead to Lauer. Here's Lauer on the other end, and he'll put it up and over the front of the rim. He wanted that basket for sure. He wasn't going to try for that jam that we usually see.
Yeah, go for the high percentage shot on that one, Mike. Make sure you get that one. Back within 3 is Clarion area now at 11-8. Last couple of buckets for the Bobcats.
Wasco up top. Simbeck. Up to Wasco. Wasco will fire the three-pointer. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound by Derek Smale. And the ball's almost stolen away. Fight for the ball. Wasco, Lauer, and boy, we had a lot of exchanging of hands there.
That was a fantastic hustle play from both Lauer and Wasco there, and kudos to Wasco for getting at least getting the tie up the possession arrow and getting the basketball back for Elk County Catholic. He baited that pass. He saw that one coming the whole way in transition. He stuck away from it long enough to get the pass in the air and then broke for it. You had feet, you had hands, you had legs, you had arms, you had everything going after the basketball there, Mike.
Shots off the mark that time, and a foul's going to be called here against Elk. Nussbaum took it strong to the hole, but couldn't get it to go, and then on the rebound. So 11-8 three-point lead here for Elk.
His first. Team foul number 2.
Wasco picks up his first. A foul on Wasco and a foul on Brannick. 2 team fouls on Elk County Catholic here.
Brannick back in, and Smith will join the court there for Elk County Catholic. Miller in 2 again. Gribble in 2 for Clarion. Ball down to the corner. Ball into Merrill and taken away here by Wardman. All the way down the court. That's to Smith. Smith back up top. O'Neal, Brannick, back to the right side. O'Neal, cross-court pass to the corner. O'Neal up top. Brannick with the basketball. Back to O'Neal as they work it up top of the key.
Remaining in the quarter, 1 minute.
Ball right side, that's Smith. Elk seems content here.
Yeah, and Clarion has stayed now to this 1-2-2, this 3-2 zone. They're looking for the traps. Elk County Catholic just moving the basketball so effectively against it. They know the locations of the trap. Get it out of there quickly. Get it to open space.
34 seconds, and Straub teams can run clock like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, and they're going to be content at this point. You know, look for an opening. If something does open up, you take the shot now, but you might as well run it down to the end of the quarter and work it through the zone.
Into the paints. And the shot, no good, but a foul's going to be called. Drive into the hoop was Wortman. And he'll get a couple free throws here.
Make a team in a zone, work that zone long enough, and you're going to find an opening. Usually that opening is get the ball swinging around fast enough from one side to the other, find a guy slashing right down the side of the paint. That's exactly what Elk County Catholic was able to do, fed the baseline and the dead zone as well.
Shot on the way that uses all the rim. It goes from the Dubrook free throw line.
14th, Derek Spell for Elk County. Number 33, Charlie Getson.
Wortman, perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw line, has 5 points. Tied with Wasco to lead Elk County Catholic. And makes it a perfect 4 of 4.
Sure does. That hardly even moved. Here's Brinkley on the right side. 5-point lead here for Elk. Ball to the corner. Smith fires the three-pointer, and that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Smith. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Foul's going to be called up top here. Brinkley helping Smith up.
It's going to go on Miller. Aggressively going for the basketball there. Just a bit too much contact to ignore that one from the officials. And it's 4th team foul against Clarion area in the first quarter. Miller picks up his first.
Wasco and Simbek check back in here with, what about 3.4 seconds?
Yeah, that's an offensive substitution there here with 3.4. You want Wasco back in.
Wasco to inbound, 3 seconds. Ball comes in, O'Neal. O'Neal's going to take this shot. 1 second, fadeaway jumper, no good. We go to quarter number 2. Elk County leads Clarion by a score of 13-8, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching the Clarion VFW Super Saturday Laurel Clinic Hoops right here on the EYT Media Network.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
All right, back here at Tippin Gymnasium. We go to quarter number 2. Second quarter is sponsored by Hager Paving. And, well, Dustin, 13-8. Clarion right here with it. Looked like Elk pulled away a little bit early, but Clarion right back at it.
Yeah, so far the story has to be the full court man pressure that Elk County Catholic has gone with, and very intense half-court man defense as well. It is a lot of ball pressure, a lot of doubling down on the basketball and getting hands on the basketball as often as you can. It's caused a few turnovers. It's just caused some frustration for Clarion area on the offensive end. And the physical defensive play of Elk County Catholic just making them work, too.
Shot by Brinkley, up top three-pointer, good by Brinkley.
Brace Brinkley.
That makes it a 2-point ball game now.
First 3 of the game for Clarion area.
Ortman back up top, it goes to O'Neal. To the free throw line to Nussbaum, and out of the right corner, Wasco. Nussbaum, left side. O'Neal, three-pointer out of his own on the way, and that's no good. Rebound by Miller. Here come the Bobcats. They could tie or take the lead. Smale up top to Brinkley. Simcoe on the right side. Clarion now running, taking their time here, similar to what Elk was doing, and now driving is Dawson Smale, and that ball's rejected that time. And the ball goes off of Brinkley and out of bounds. Rejected by Wortman.
That is a clean defensive play by Will Wortman, the 6-foot junior forward for Elk County Catholic. Whole way in, moved his feet, stayed in great position. You know, you're allowed to use the arm a little bit there to give your own positioning, and he got the hand straight up and got ball immediately. Not a lot of body there, too. That's what usually gets you in trouble. Might get clean ball, but body, no go there.
Block foul is going to be called, and Nussbaum will go to the line here. Basket's good by Nussbaum, and he'll get a chance for the three-point play.
Basket is good by Colby Nussbaum. Colby Nussbaum will be the line for Elk County.
Nussbaum gets his first points of the game. And misses the free throw. Dawson Smale picking up his first foul. And it's our first foul of the second quarter.
It sure is. Smale right there at the half-court area to the right side to Brinkley. Dumps it into Simcoe. Ball taken away by Nussbaum. Take a few dribbles. Gets it to O'Neal. O'Neal will get it across to Wasco. Wasco underneath. Back up top. Wasco's going to back off and get that offense set back up. Finds Brannick. Nussbaum to the left side to O'Neal. Nussbaum driving underneath. Oh, he had his man too. He had Wortman wide open, but that was kind of rocketed right at poor Wortman.
I think it was Miller that went for a steal past Nussbaum there, Mike, and was a little too aggressive, ended up being out of position, and a great 2-on-1 opportunity for Elk County Catholic that goes for nothing.
Substitution for Elk County, number 5, Frankie Smith.
Smith checks in. Full court pressure still here by Elk. They lead by 4, 5:42 to go here in the second. On the baseline, Lauer up top. Brinkley, three-pointer on the way by Brinkley, and that's good by Brinkley. That's a big one.
Make the extra pass. Tanner Miller did just that. He had a semi-open look from the wing there for three, but if you make the extra pass, get it to the hot hand of Brinkley, you'll take an assist any day of the week and a three to make it a one-point game.
O'Neal, spin pass into Nussbaum. Underneath, Wortman, shot good. That's kind of what Elk has got away from. They get back to it and they get the points.
Wortman now with 8 points, and boy, Nussbaum is very impressive inside there. Has some moves. You got to respect those. And a foul on the Crusaders here is going to go against Timmy Brannick. Should be his second.
Also on number 20 for Elk County, Timmy Brannick.
He'll check out of the game.
Yep, Wasco back in.
But you have to respect the moves inside of Colby Nussbaum, the 6'2 senior. And because of that, you end up getting the extra body that comes over on him, and he has great court vision and has made a couple of nifty passes inside, find open guys.
Lauer driving in, lost the basketball, and Elk will come up with it here, and O'Neal's going to be fouled to get Brinkley on this one.
Brinkley with a couple of threes in this quarter to help bring Clarion within 3. Second team foul in the quarter, Brinkley's first.
Jay Simbeck checks in for Elk County.
Simbeck to take the ball out of bounds here.
Well, one of the things, if you're going to play defense the way that Elk has this game, going full court press, going very aggressive man on the half court end, got to go to your bench quite a bit. Coach Aaron Straub has done that so far.
Wortman, foul's going to be called here on Derek Smale.
Yeah, Smale even knows it. He put the arm and he looked over the defense and said, yeah, that was on me. Smale was locked in place. He wasn't moving at all. I think if he just stays there and gets run into, it's probably a no call in that situation. Brings the arm down across it. Easy call for the officials there.
Right into Wortman, kicks it out to the corner to O'Neal, up top to Wasco. Deep three-pointer by Wasco, and he nails that one.
Jordan Wasco for 3.
Wasco matches Wortman with 8, Mike. Couple of three-pointers for Wasco.
Smale dumps it to Simcoe. Shot from the right side. Nice shot by Simcoe from that baseline. It's a 4-point ball game again, 20-16.
Just waiting for that run from one of these two teams in this game. We've been back and forth since that 12-4 lead that Elk County Catholic had.
Wortman shot in the paint, good. Nussbaum, good pass to Wortman. And we have a timeout taken. Full timeout by the Bobcats, 22-16 the score here. We'll break. It's Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT Media Network.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
The Pulse of Western Pennsylvania is in very good hands. It's a system of healthcare whose hospitals have earned some of medicine's most prestigious honors, like the top 10% in the country for specialty cardiac care, a heart surgery program ranked in the top 2% nationwide, and cited as high-performing for heart bypass, heart failure, and heart attack. The Pulse of Western Pennsylvania is indeed in very good hands at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
All right, back at Tippin Gymnasium. Tom Lewis for Clarion taking the timeout. Zoke jumps up by 6. Saw a couple things I think he wasn't real fond of. We'll get it all taken care of. Here's Smale. Still 2-possession game in the lane. Miller shot good by Miller.
Tanner Miller.
We mentioned that the timeout there, 2 or 3 possessions in a row. Same thing was happening there. Ball was going strong to the hoop, finding the open guy on baseline as well. Easy looks for Elk County Catholic on a couple straight possessions. That ball should stay with Elk County Catholic, and it does. And we have a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, we have the media timeout now. So 22-18 the score, 3:26 to go here in the second. We'll take our media timeout. You're watching Laurel Clinic Hoops. Clarion DFW Super Saturday here on EYT.
Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company. Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives. We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
All right, back here at Tippin Gymnasium. Media timeout, 22-18 as Elk County Catholic leads Clarion. Crusaders with the ball. Ball comes in. That's Wortman with it. Down to the corner. Wasco's going to take that three-point shot. No good. Rebound by Dawson Smale. Ball kicked quickly ahead to Lauer. Here's Lauer. Foot scoop shot. Good by Lauer.
Nifty move from Devin Lauer. Stayed in the air forever, Mike.
He sure did. O'Neal on the left side, up top to Wasco. Into Wortman, back to the right side. That was Simbeck. Wortman, bounce pass, layup, good to Nussbaum.
Kobe Nussbaum.
And once again, just the awareness of, two defenders coming on me, the awareness of the guys moving without the basketball as well for Elk County Catholic, and they've had 3 or 4 open looks that have looked exactly like that.
Shot taken by Lauer. 3-pointers off the mark. Derek Smale clear in space. Basket good. And when you say Derek Smale clear in space, that's what he does. Quickly, all the way down the court. Wortman saves it, and it's back. Clarion has it. There's Brinkley. 2-point ball game.
Derek Smale doing his best defensive back impression there. Saw the eyes get real big.
Simcoe, we're tied at 24.
Coach Straub wants a timeout.
It's a 30. We'll hold here, and we have some great other sponsors we need to thank over there.
I want to send along a big thank you today to Best Wealth Management, also Muncie Law LLC of Clarion, along with Clarion Rehabilitation Services. Also a big thank you to Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Company of Marble and New Bethlehem Moose Lodge number 366. A big thank you today as well to Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center and Country Springs Personal Care in Sligo, as well as the Friends of Donna Oberlander, State Representative for the 63rd Legislative District. And finally, I want to send along a thank you to Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Agency in New Bethlehem. All these fine folks, along with those commercial sponsors that you've been seeing all game, helping us bring you these 6 District 9 championship games today, Mike.
Well, here we go out with the basketball to work it down the court. We're tied at 24 now. Clarion has come all the way back. Here's Wasco. O'Neal, left side, Simbeck. Simbeck, three-pointer on the way, and Simbeck will nail the three-pointer. How about that?
2-3 zone's going to leave that spot open.
Clarion up top now, underneath Simcoe.
And the freshman gets a big bucket out of it, too.
Simcoe has that ball stolen away. Simbeck taking it strong. Simbeck is going to have that tipped out of bounds, and it will stay Elk basketball. Good hustle by Dawson Smale.
Tell you what, Chase Simbeck, the freshman 5'8" guard, has given some great minutes in this game for Elk County Catholic. You got to be pretty good to make it on the floor as a freshman for Coach Straub and Elk County Catholic.
How about that pass right into Wortman?
Wortman 6 in the first quarter, 6 in this quarter as well. He has 12. He leads all scorers. And it's back up to a 5-point lead for the Crusaders.
Miller. Or that's Lauer, excuse me, over to the left side. Simcoe on the baseline. Simcoe, he has just that nice smooth shot from that baseline on either side.
Yep, we've seen 2 mid-range jumpers from him. We've seen 2 in the paint there as well. The touch is certainly there for him. And Clarion in that 2-3 zone. Elk County Catholic works it around the top.
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
See Nussbaum there. He's just going to continue to work low block, high post. Now he's down to that dead zone along the baseline. Elk County Catholic content with a 3-point lead to run off the final minute here, and we'll see if Clarion decides to come out and pressure.
They're just going to stand. O'Neal right at that center circle with a big golden eagle here at Tippin. Right side, Simbeck. And now Wasco on the left side. 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Elk led 13-8 after 1. They lead here by 3, 29-26. Ball going to be tipped in, taken away by Clarion. Ball ahead to Lauer. Here's Lauer having the ball tipped away. Brinkley eyed the 3, didn't take it, down to 14 seconds.
He's got a couple this quarter. I was surprised he didn't.
7 seconds, 6 seconds, Lauer. Here's Smale on the baseline, puts it up strong. That shot no good, rebound pulled down by Wasco. And that's where we are here at halftime, 29-26. As Elk leads Clarion area here at the half. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll total some things up. We're going to come back with a Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. And again, this is the boys single A championship in District 9. Elk leads by 3 here at the half, and you're watching the Clarion VFW Super Saturday right here on Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIP.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
All right, back here at Tippin Gymnasium. It is the Heater Lumber Halftime Show here on the EYT Media Network. Clarion VFW Super Saturday here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. Time to take a look at those Red Bank Chevrolet stats. If you can hear us over the music here at Tippin. It got really loud fast.
I just thought I was getting old because I started complaining about how loud things are. I mean, I am old, but that's beside the point. Let's talk about Will Wortman. He has 12 points. Leads all scorers here at the half. 8 points out of Jordan Wasco. 4 points from Colby Nussbaum. 3 points from Chase Simbach. And 2 points out of Lance O'Neill for Elk County Catholic. Jordan Wasco has a couple of three-pointers. Chase Simbach has a three-pointer as well for the Crusaders. Wortman is 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. Nussbaum 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Total for Elk County Catholic 4 of 5 from the free throw line. For Clarion area, it's 8 points out of Gabe Simcoe, 6 points from Bryce Brinkley. That was a couple of three-pointers from him. 4 points from Devin Lauer, 2 points apiece out of Tanner Miller and Derek Smale. The two made three-pointers were by Bryce Brinkley, and no free throw attempts yet for Clarion area here at the half. It was a 13-8 lead for Elk County Catholic at the end of the first quarter, and 18-16 advantage for Clarion area cut into that deficit. But our halftime score here at Tippin Gymnasium is Elk County Catholic 29 and Clarion area 26. Mike?
All right, we'll take one more time out here. Got a lot of sponsors we need to get in. Brett's been working hard over there to get them in. So we'll take another break here in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show as 29-26 Elk leads Clarion area, and you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops right here on the EYT Media Network.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
Welcome to 12 Series, a veteran-owned and operated company. Want to stand out amongst the crowd? This is the brand for you. They have apparel that ranges from cardio tanks and hoodies to sweat noggin covers. The apparel isn't just designed for the gym, it's designed for everyday life. Whether at work, the range, or at a family outing, 12 Series will turn heads. Find and like 12 Series on Facebook and Instagram.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community, and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
All right, back at Tippin Gymnasium. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. Getting set to wrap that up as we get set for second half action here in the boys single A championship in District 9. Clarion VFW. You do want to thank those folks for taking care of all of the game fees today. Certainly not a small task. And I said to Lexus earlier, at least we're not in District 10 because they charge $1,000 a game.
Yeah, the video side of things, and that's something that we do want to send along a special thank you here to Clarion Rehabilitation Services, also New Bethlehem Moose Lodge 366, Muncie Law of Clarion, Best Wealth Management, Farmers Mutual Insurance, Fire Insurance Company of Marble, PA. Also want to send along a thank you to Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Your home coming up pretty soon is Country Springs Personal Care in Sligo.
You heard
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Mike. Yeah. I'm telling you, Mike, you're going to love it there. It actually is it's a nice place. Just everything about that is a really nice place at Country Springs Personal Care in Sligo. So you're going to love it there next year when you move in. And Friends of Donna Oberlander, State Representative for the 63rd Legislative District. And finally, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Agency in New Bethlehem. And the commercial sponsors that you've been hearing from all game long that our producer Brett has been sending along to you during our breaks. Mike, these games are not free. We're thankful District 9 understands the importance of getting some video promotion out there of these kids and giving fans and others an opportunity to see these games and see how good basketball is in District 9. And people from, not just family members from across the country, but just people from across the state watch these basketball games. And so we appreciate District 9 for keeping that price manageable, but they aren't free. And we want to thank these sponsors for being a part of our broadcast today.
Third quarter sponsor here is Ascendance Trucking, also known as Aqua Motors. As we start here, that'll wrap up the Heater Lumber show. And ball going to be tipped out of bounds. Elk will keep possession here. It's a 3-point Elk lead.
O'Neal trying the very long skip pass across the court. Dawson Smale, very athletic play to get a hand on the basketball, but it stays Elk County Catholic ball.
Ball comes in. Brinkley's going to get the steal. Here's Brinkley on the other end. And he's going to be fouled. Wasco picked that up.
Should be his second. It is on Wasco.
Number 3,
first foul of the second half.
So Brinkley will go up to the Dubrook free throw line.
You know, Mike, nobody knows this, but we have two color commentators on our broadcast, and one of them is actually our producer, Brett English, who, when we're off the air, he tends to, give his input. We start chatting about the games, and you guys aren't privy to hearing those conversations. As the second shot is good as well from Brinkley, but the one thing on that possession for Elk County Catholic, he talked when we were off air about how just deliberate Elk County Catholic is and how smart they are with their passes and how strong they are with their passes. And it creates a lack of turnovers, is what you usually see as a shot is good from Wortman. He now has 14. Didn't see that on the first possession. The skip pass, he got tipped out of bounds, and then you saw some lack of balance on the inbound pass.
Here's the steal. O'Neal's going to take it on the other end, and O'Neal with the layup.
Lance O'Neal.
And quickly, Elk up here by 5.
It was 3 at halftime. Got it back within 1, and back-to-back buckets for the Crusaders to 5.
Dawson Smale has it stripped away. He's going to get up slowly. Ball kicked ahead. Here's O'Neal. Back to Wortman, back to O'Neal. Three-pointer on the way by O'Neal. Nails it, does O'Neal. And that is just how fast they can strike. 36-28, they lead by 8. It is a full timeout. We'll break 2. 6:47 to go here in the third. And Elk leads Clarion area here, and you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops on EYT.
Best of luck to all our area basketball teams from your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
All right, back to action here at Tippin Gymnasium.
Bryce Brinkley got to the free throw line, 7:20, 7:25 mark of this third quarter. Made both, made it 29-28. Clarion was within 1. And then Wortman, O'Neal. But a bucket here for Clarion area does get it back within 6.
Yeah, Morrell with the basket. 6-point lead, two possession ball game here. Boys single A championship down into the corner. Nussbaum, and he's going to be fouled. That'll be the first foul rung up on Clarion area here in the quarter. Gervin going to check in here for the Bobcats.
Team foul number 1.
Morrell picks up his third, a foul apiece on Clarion and Elk County Catholic in this quarter.
Ball comes into O'Neal. Back up top to Wasco, back to O'Neal. So works up here, top of the key. Finds Brannick and back up to Wasco. Wasco works it, O'Neal. O'Neal, bounce pass, baseline, wide open. Nussbaum, I think Nussbaum didn't realize he was that wide open. You can see him looking around.
And we just talked about what Brett was talking about off the air and just the deliberate nature of the shot that they want. They got an entry pass into the paint to Wortman on that possession, Mike. Wortman had an 8-foot jumper that was fairly open, but by not taking that, Lauer with the off-balance shot, rebound by the Crusaders. By not taking it, you move the basketball around, one more cycle through, and a much better look for Nussbaum.
O'Neal across the timeline. O'Neal into the paint, kicks it to the left side. Shot is on the way, three-pointer, and that three-pointer is good by Wasco. His third of the ball game.
What makes it even better is Lance O'Neal, who took it pretty much coast to coast and popped that basketball out to the corner. As he passes it, is yelling at Wasco, shoot that, shoot that. And a timeout by Clarion.
Yeah, they're going to use a timeout here. 5:09 to go in the third. They're down by 11 now. It's a quick 30-second timeout. And I do want to remind you, too, coming up, AA championships will be right after this ball game. We'll have, of course, the medal ceremonies and stuff at the conclusion of this. We'll switch our feed and come back with Red Bank and Montauk girls.
Mike, a 12-2 run for Elk County Catholic in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds or so in this game. Mentioned it when we came back from break there, Mike. Brinkley had the free throws to make it 29-28. Clarion got back within 1. And like I said, since then, 12-2 advantage for the Crusaders. They're pulling away, forcing turnovers with the pressure. And finding the open guy, waiting for the one shot that they want on the offensive end.
Well, here comes Clarion now, trailing by 11. We'll see how the timeout plays into the play here. Smale up top to Lauer. Lauer finds Smale again. Smale driving, kicks it right side. Brinkley, three-pointer, and Brinkley nails another one. How about 3 of those for Brinkley? And the lead's 8.
He's in double figures now with 11 points is Brinkley.
Wasco in the paint to Wortman, back to Wasco. Wasco on the baseline, puts it up strong, and he's going to be fouled. We'll get Simcoe on this one, and Wasco will go up there to shoot.
One way to beat a zone is to find the basketball, or get the basketball inside to somebody in the paint, or near the paint, at the high post, the low block, something like that. The movement inside from Nussbaum, from Wortman, has been fantastic, and then the awareness of finding the open guy. That time it was corner baseline, and the drive on the baseline is what creates the trip to the free throw line for Wasco. And Wasco now has 12 with that free throw shot. Clarion picks up their second team foul, the third quarter.
There's Wasco again, the Dubrook free throw line.
Good again. 6 of 7 are the Crusaders from the charity stripe tonight.
Quickly, here's Brinkley driving, dumps it off. Simcoe rejected, but a foul's going to be called. And Simcoe goes to the line to shoot 2.
This one's going to go against Wasco, and that is his third.
Wasco, that's his third.
And that surprises Coach Straub a little bit there. I think Lance O'Neill thought the foul was going to be on him. He was the one that came from behind as Simcoe makes the first, looking for double figures now. He's at 9. O'Neill got all ball with a block from behind. Must have been body down below from Wortman, or Wasco rather.
Well, tipped out of bounds there by Dawson Smale, or Derek Smale. 9-point lead for Elk. Boys Single A Championship here on EYT. Glad to be with us. Mike Kalinowski, Dustin Kifer with you at this ball game. Wasco driving, comes back up top. That's Simbeck into Wortman. Wortman drives in, dumps it off. Nussbaum. Nussbaum back up top to Simbeck. Simbeck finds O'Neill, and they're going to get that offense set up again. Wortman's going to take the shot from the free throw line. That's no good. Rebound Nussbaum. Wasco three-pointer, and that one's good.
Jordan Wasco for 3.
Count them up, Mike. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a steal.
And on the other side, Nussbaum basket. Simbeck with the steal. And now a foul here is going to be rung up at center court. To get Nussbaum with this one.
And that was an important jump ball situation there for Dawson Smale to go up and get that basketball. That heave is the place he could not withstand another turnover if you were Clarion area, Mike.
Media timeout will break here. 3:43 to go in the third, 48-34 ECC. You're watching Laurel Clinic Hoops right here on EYT.
What college is seen as and how college works is changing. Students are concerned with debt.
Through scholarships and grants, I didn't pay anything last year. They even paid for my books. You can't beat it. Like, why would I say no to that?
What I like about being part of an FQHC is that I grew up with 2 parents that were both nurses. And I don't have the ability to be a nurse. I'm not clinical, nor should I be clinical. So it's really special to me to get to work behind the scenes.
Back here in the Clarion VFW Super Saturday on EYT. Media timeout and a 14-point lead now for Elk. Clarion will inbound the ball.
In the first minute of the quarter, Clarion had made it a 1.29-28 game. 19-6 advantage since for Elk County Catholic.
Miller on that left side up top to Brinkley. Brinkley's really had the hot hand today. Derek Smale going to take that strong. Shot no good. Ball tipped out. Simcoe gets it. Back up top to Brinkley. Good board work. Here's a drive. Miller, and he's stripped. Wortman's going to take it away.
Then a foul on Miller. Miller going in, trying to get a trap there. Just went in a bit too fast, a bit too hard. He'll pick up his second. Dawson Smale checks in for Brinkley. Clarion's third team foul in quarter 3.
And O'Neill will be the one to work it up the court here for the Crusaders. Simbeck, who has had really good quality minutes here, too, off the bench.
Elk County Catholic already taking home one District 9 championship this afternoon. The girls handily beating Ridgeway.
Oh, stolen. Nussbaum didn't see Smale there, and Smale's going to take it up strong, and it goes. Wow, that used all of that rim. Dawson Smale's first points of the day.
Good hustle back by O'Neill, and never really made much contact with Smale on the way up, but caused enough traffic to make him think a little.
Wortman back on the backside. O'Neill, three-pointer on the way, no good. Ball tipped to Miller. Here's Miller pushing it up the court here for the Bobcats. Driving strong. Simcoe, it's off the side of the rim, no good. Here comes Wasco.
O'Neill once again defensively getting a hand in. Wasco thought about it. That was a long ways away.
Simbeck shot no good, and it goes off of the foot of Nussbaum out of bounds to Clarion area. And we got Brinkley, Cribble, and Gervin checking in here.
Tell you a guy
Clarion
that has put up some points in this basketball game for Elk County Catholic. He has 16 right now. Will Wortman, the 6-foot junior forward. But the stat that doesn't show up all that much, all I guess it does is an assist, is just his ability to move the basketball around against the Clarion zone. Looks like Elk now into a 2-1-2, 2-3 zone.
Gervin shot no good. That ball loose. Ball tipped out of bounds by Gervin. It goes to Elk County Catholic.
But just, you know, if as Clarion stays in this, and if you're watching, keep an eye on 24 inside. And when he gets a touch of the basketball, it's not an immediate turn and shoot. The shot is going to be there. It usually is 8-10 footer against this type of zone. But very quickly, either popping it quickly out to the opposite wing, looking down to the opposite baseline, or to his side corner. Right there, you're going to find open guys if you move it quickly.
And Wasco nailing number 5 on the day. 51-36 now, a 15-point lead for Elk.
Kudos to Wortman and Wasco for making me look good there as I pointed that out, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. You get it inside, and if you move it quickly enough.
Yeah, they're going to get a foul here on Brannick.
If you move it quickly enough, you're going to get a lot of open looks, or you're going to get open lanes to penetrate against the zone.
Well, here we go, Clarion to take the ball out of bounds. Elk now with 4 fouls, a minute 32 to go here in the third.
Now people are going to be saying this is scripted, just like they do with the NFL. I know you love the NFL, so I hate to hear me say things like that.
But that's not here. Ball to Gervin. Back up top to Smale. Dawson Smale spins it into Derek. Derek clearing some space, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Nussbaum. Wasco. Ahead here to Brannick. Right side O'Neill. Minute 3. We'll see if they run some clock here. They're up by 15.
Clarion going much more aggressively for the trap now than they had been before. Staying in his zone, but coming out much faster. You saw the substitutions with Brinkley, Gervin coming in. That's on purpose with this trap.
Underneath, wide open. Great look from O'Neill to find Wortman underneath.
Movement without the basketball, find the open lane. Usually the dead zone on the baseline's a little bit more open than that, but that's a heck of a feed inside.
Sure was. Clarion area now down by 17, looking to claw back in and here. Here's Cribble driving on the baseline. He's going to lose the ball out of bounds, and it goes to Elk County. 23 seconds.
Yeah, Clarion has gotten completely out of system, completely out of offense. Of anything here, the frustration starting to set in a bit for the Bobcats in the final 30 seconds of quarter 3.
Clarion's had trouble off and on throughout the year in the third quarter. It always seems like that third quarter is the one that gives them the most trouble.
24-10 advantage in this quarter for the Crusaders.
Simcoe kicks it ahead, 3-on-2. Lauer right side, Brinkley driving in, shot by Brinkley, no good. Simcoe there. Lost it and was taken away there by Brannick, and now taken back away. Here's Brinkley putting up the shot, blocked that time by Brannick, and it stays Clarion ball though.
And Brannick, once again, when you stand at 5'10" out there, you have to be fundamentally sound to get it blocked like that one. Great body positioning from Brannick. He kept the body away from him. He stayed off to the side and is able to come across the top of the basketball. That's how you do it. I know Brett English got tons of blocks back in high school doing it exactly that way.
And Simcoe's shot there was only 0.6 of a second, so we go to quarter number 4 is coming up. It is the Single A Boys Championship as Elk leads 53-36. You're watching Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops on EYT.
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has inventory on the lot, ready to be loaded up so you can get to work on tough jobs. Check out Bobcat of Clarion at 1214 East Main Street in Clarion.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
All right, back at Tippin Gymnasium. We go to quarter number 4. Fourth quarter sponsor is Clarion County Community Bank. Dustin knows a few folks there, and it's a 17-point lead here for Elk.
I pretty much run that place, Mike.
Yep. Ball to Simcoe. Right side, shot taken by Smale. How about that? Dawson Smale with the three-pointer. Clarion needed that, down by 14 now.
Yeah, got to kickstart something here. Just 3 made field goals in the third quarter for Clarion.
Wortman to O'Neill. Trying that trap. Wasco spinning around. Wasco on the baseline. Wasco lays it in to Wortman, and Wortman with the easy layup. He has been so good inside.
I've got him for 20 now, Mike. But not only has he been good scoring the basketball, but he's been good at distributing the basketball as well. All around great game from the 6-foot junior, Will Wortman.
Lauer's a deep three-pointer. That's no good. Wortman's going to get the rebound as it went off a Nussbaum. O'Neill down the court. O'Neill driving. O'Neill back up top it goes. Into the paint. Wortman again. Wortman, another basket. You talked about Wortman and how he plays. He's that Aaron Straub kind of player. That's what you've seen over the years.
Well,
he fits that so well.
We talked about it in the pregame show about Elk County Catholic and the program that they have. Smale's three-pointer misses, another rebound by Wortman. But it's the same message the whole way through. And you know, Coach Straub is one of those guys, over 900 victories as a head coach of a varsity team. And he'll say, as a layup is good here by Nussbaum, he'll say, I don't deserve any of those 900 victories. It's all because of, and he'll give credit to every other person in existence besides himself, the kids, assistant coaches, elementary coaches. We have a full timeout by Clarion.
We'll break here. Clarion down by 20 here in the fourth. You're watching Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops. Clarion VFW Super Saturday right here on the EYT Network.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
All right, back to Tippin Gym. Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter.
We were talking before the timeout there, Mike, about Elk County Catholic. It just the last 3 or 4 possessions, it hasn't necessarily been a deliberate run of their offense. It's just simply that fact that you play within a system for a long enough period of time, elementary all the way up through, and you're going to just know basketball at that point in time. And the spacing is going to be there as O'Neill gets a bucket. He has 9 points and has played a fantastic second half here. And you're seeing that on some of those. And transition buckets are happening now, and this game's certainly getting out of hand.
Yeah, Cribble shots off the mark. They're going to get Gervin running into Wasco. Be the first foul rung up here of the quarter. And
there's a gentleman by the name of Bob Dunkel. Used to call him the governor. I don't know if you recognize that name or remember him, but just got a message from him as he's watching us from sunny California this afternoon. Or, my goodness, California. I don't think we'd find him in California, would we?
No.
It's sunny Florida is where he is. He said, this game seems to be unfolding a lot like last year's District 9 championship game as Elk County Catholic pulled away from Union last year for a District 9 title.
Dawson Smale fires that 3. Laurel underneath is going to be fouled. It's going to be on the ground. Not sure that Clarion needs to be firing that yet like that. I would still be looking to try to get that ball inside. They've had success with Simcoe inside, with Derek Smale inside.
This is 4th foul on Wasco, so he'll have a seat here.
That's his 4th. Team foul number 1.
1 team foul apiece on these 2.
All right, into Simcoe, and Simcoe shot no good. Lauer, though, goes high to get that. Here's Brinkley from the left corner, dumping it into the paint. A tip back out. Dawson Smale driving. Smale takes that shot, and it's good. Good job by Dawson Smale in there.
He has the only 5 points of this quarter for Clarion area. He's up to 7 for the game.
Ball kept, that was Wortman keeping his dribble that time. Brannick with the basketball. Brannick driving into the lane. Bounce pass to Nussbaum. We're going to have a kick on Derek Smale. 5:07 to go here in this one.
Tell you what, Mike, if I'm drafting a team, Will Wortman might be one of my first picks on that basketball team. I mean, his scoring today has been nice. You obviously take the points that you have there, but just all-around basketball player.
Clarion gets a steal on the inbound. Brinkley to Lauer.
Brett English is my first pick, by the way, but he'd be top 3 at least.
Oh, pocket pick to Derek Smale, taking it away with Smith. Ahead to Wortman, and Wortman's going to be fouled. And that's why they have that padding all over that hoop down there. As Wortman was fouled, he's going to go to the line.
Foul on number 1, Dawson Smale.
Wortman 4 of 4 from the free throw line in the game.
Team foul number 2.
Total of 22 points.
Wortman at the line. We're counting up 2 shots.
Smale's 2nd foul, team foul number 2 against Clarion area. Wortman 5 of 5 now. And 23 points.
Yeah, he's just efficient.
Makes the second. He's 6 of 6. Timeout. Elk County Catholic. It's a 30-second timeout.
All right. You want to thank some more sponsors there? We've got those great folks to thank over there.
Yeah, you've been hearing from a lot of commercial sponsors throughout the day. We also want to send along a thank you to Clarion Rehabilitation Services. Also, Best Wealth Management, Clearview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, and Country Springs Personal Care in Sligo. A special thank you today to Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Company of Marble, PA, Muncie Law LLC of Clarion, New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366, and also the Friends of Donna Oberlander, State Representative for the 63rd Legislative District. We also have the VFW along with us today as well.
Yeah, the Clarion VFW 2145. I know they're down there watching the ball game too. Want to say hello to all the folks and a big thank you.
And one more thank you to send along Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Agency in New Bethlehem. You know, Eric Schick is a great sponsor of youth sports all over the area. He's sponsored a Little League team of my kids for a number of years, and he's a huge fan of seeing youngsters out and playing sports and doing something, and we thank him for his support as well.
Simcoe, shots off the mark. Derek Smale shot off the mark, and it's going to come out here. Smith with that rebound, and O'Neill will have it. All the way down Nussbaum. Nussbaum's going to take a few dribbles, kicks it back into the paint. Over to Wortman. Wortman's shot. It is no good. Rebound by Derek Smale. Here's Brinkley. Down the right side. Brinkley to the baseline. Brinkley kicks it back up top. Dawson Smale's going to take a deep three-point shot. That's no good. Rebound Simcoe. Simcoe has it blocked from behind, but I think they're going to get Nussbaum with some body.
Should be Nussbaum's first. And the second team foul in Elk County Catholic.
Also on number 25, Colby Nussbaum. That's his second team foul.
I stand corrected. I always trust Mr. Cadis at the table. He says
I don't know about that.
Simcoe's shot is good.
Yeah, Alexis doesn't trust him anymore for pronunciations.
Simcoe had 8 at the half, only 2 free throws in this second half, but he is in double figures at 10.
And Simcoe again, huh?
Now with 11.
Yeah, he's had a nice ball game for Clarion.
Well, if you're just joining us, thinking Crusaders have been in control in this game, not quite the case. They led by 3 at the half, 29-26. Clarion got the first 2 points of the second half to make it 29-28. And since then, it's been all Elk County Catholic, kind of waiting for that run from one of these two teams, and it was Elk. Went on a 12-3 run early in the second half to open up a big lead.
Oh, and a nice pass from Nussbaum over to Brannick to get his first points.
The extra pass. Nussbaum had a fairly open look, a contested look there, and an opportunity to score.
Lauer with the big drive. Lauer's going to be fouled, and Lauer goes to the line to shoot for the three-point play. 20-point lead here for Elk.
Brannick will pick up his third. And we have a timeout on the floor, Mike.
Yep, it's going to be the media timeout. So we'll break here, and 65-45 the score, and we'll take a break. You're watching the Clarion VFW Super Saturday, part of Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops, right here on the EYT Media Network.
At PennWest University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, back here after that media timeout. Lauer at the line to shoot for the three-point play.
Devin Lauer at the line for Clarion.
3:21 to go here in this one.
Go, one shot.
Shot is good.
Lauer at 7 for the game.
Ball down. Oh, Nussbaum did a great job to pull that in, but the pass now goes to Lauer. Here's Lauer driving in, and Lauer, they're going to call the block foul here. Lauer might have got away with a little arm there, but he'll go up. No, not shooting yet, I don't think. Just 4 fouls here for Elk.
Fouls on number 15, Lance O'Neill, his first.
Yeah, O'Neill just
Team foul number 4.
a little too late getting to the spot there. Those are always tough calls. And anytime you get a block charge call, I'd say 90% of the time you're going to have differing opinions on the result of it.
Lauer with the tray from the right side.
He's into double figures with 10 for Clarion area. It's a 16-point game now.
47 to go here. Wasco back out there playing with the 4 fouls. Foul up top. Smith to inbound, does so. O'Neill. And O'Neill's going to be fouled here by Dawson Smale. So a couple fouls here, slowing things down. 2:38 to go.
Number 3.
Third team foul in Clarion area. Not quite shooting yet.
It's a 16-point game. Ball comes in deep to Smith. Brings it back across. Wasco. Nussbaum, and then Smith controls. Back to Wasco. Wasco picks it up top. Wortman. Wortman driving into the lane. Wortman shot good. I'll tell you what, Wortman, what a move.
26 now for Will Wortman, and a 30-second timeout for Clarion area.
All right.
Actually, nope, it's just going to be a
30.
It is a 30-second timeout, Mike.
All right. Well, we do want to remind folks, too, at the conclusion of this one, we will go to the medal ceremony as they will present the winner of this one with the plaque as well, the big trophy. And then coming up, we got double-A girls coming as Red Bank will take on Monoton, the girls' championship. And then in the nightcap, that could be a war coming up in that nightcap with Karn City and Red Bank Valley. So we still got a couple more to go.
That's an exciting basketball game coming up tonight. I know a lot of folks, I suspect you're going to see many Keystone Shortway Athletic Conference schools represented here tonight with that one. Lots of interest.
Here's Smith. Gervin. Back to Smith. There's Cribble. Gervin's going to take the shot from the free throw line, and Gervin will get a couple of points for himself. Lead driving. O'Neal, and O'Neal is going to come to the line. Frederick's going to get called for the block.
Yeah, that 30-second timeout taken there to get some substitutions in for Clarion area.
Lance O'Neal at the line for Elk. Got 2 shots.
The shot is good by O'Neal from the Dubuque free throw line. That shot on the way, good too. How about that? So Elk extends back up to 16 here. Or excuse me, 18 points. Ball to the right side. My math's terrible. Don't listen to me. Ball goes off of Gervin out of bounds. Brett over here shaking his head.
Well, what's the rule of thumb we always talk about with teams, especially at the high school level, District 9 style of basketball too? 3 players in double figures is probably going to be a good thing for you. 5'10" senior Bobby Ehrman checking into the game for Elk County Catholic. You have Wortman at 26, Wasco at 19, and now Lance O'Neal.
Here's
joining
Wortman
them with 11.
Down to Wasco. Wasco goes up strong, and he's going to be fouled here by Cribble. Wasco will come up to the line. And I have a feeling Coach Straub's probably going to think about getting Wasco
Also number 15, Owen Cribble. His
out
first.
here in just a second. They're going to clean down there as the players had fallen.
Like we talked about earlier, feeling eerily similar to last year. You might remember last year, Union, the number 6 seed in the district playoffs, upset DuBois Central Catholic in the semifinals to make their way
Wasco at the line for Elk. 2 shots.
to the district championship game. Actually, a couple of upsets on their way to that district championship game. And they had a big lead in that one, too, up by 12 in the first half. Elk County Catholic held them to a very sluggish offensive second half in that one, kind of like they did here today to Clarion.
So Wasco, those free throws.
For Elk County, number 35, Jacob
So he's going to
Wasco.
come up.
Jacob Wasco's into the game. Charlie Getze is into the game. We've seen Simbeck already.
Shot from the corner. How about Cribble from the corner? Nailing that one. Getting a 3-pointer.
Owen Cribble
71-54. Ball loose and get a timeout taken here by Elk. This will be a full timeout. Why don't we take that timeout? A minute 10 to go here in the fourth. 71-54. We still got great sponsors to get in. You're watching Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT. All right, back at Tippin Gymnasium. Clarion VFW Super Saturday here on the EYT Media Network. Explore Clarion, B9sports.com, Explore Jefferson, PA, and Explore Venango, all part of the family. $17-point lead here for Elk. Ball's going to come in. That was Wasco, Jacob Wasco with the inbound. Simbeck will bring it across the timeline. Underneath, and that shot good. How about that? Jacob Wasco getting the points.
Wasco, 1 minute left in the quarter. 1 minute.
Driving, ball to the right side. Shot on the way by Cribble again. Rattles the cage, doesn't go. Gervin is pulling it down, but he's going to step out of bounds. Checking in too is Noah Halquist for ECC. Christian Slough out there as well. Bounce pass in. Ehrman back to Simbeck. 42 seconds. Simbeck weaving his way. And ball's going to be blocked that time by Frederick. They're going to say it went off of Elk and out of bounds.
Yep, got it swatted right off of the chest of Jacob Wasco. Getzi will check back in.
Yep, substitution Charlie Getzi.
Ball right side. Shot is on the way. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Simbeck. 24 seconds. Ball out of bounds, goes back to Clarion with 16 seconds.
Well, what do you think the number 26 means, Michael? Other than the number of points that Will Wortman has tonight. This is the 26th District 9 championship for Aaron Straub at Elk County Catholic. 26.
That's just amazing.
That's a lot. That is quite a few. And good as this Elk County Catholic team, a very impressive showing here tonight.
Ball ahead to Simbeck. It's a race to the other end, and Simbeck's going to put it up. Basket, good. He's fouled with 7 seconds.
Basket is good. Chase Simbeck.
And we've talked some about this Chase Simbeck as well, the freshman off the bench. He is a very nice ball player, fundamentally sound, as you have to be as a freshman to make your way into this game. And I mean, nice ball player to watch for Elk County Catholic over the next few years.
Shot no good. Tip back to Simbeck. 5 seconds. They're just going to hold. That's your ball game. 75-54. As Elk knocks off Clarion for the District 9 Single A Boys Championship. And we'll take a very quick timeout. We're going to be right back. We'll have the medal ceremony. We'll get to the Fun Bank postgame show all coming up. It's Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, we're back here on the Fun Bank postgame show here on EYT. 75-54 as Elk wins. We're going to go to Dave Cadis.
Congratulations to both teams. We'll start the awards ceremony now with the runner-up, the Clarion Bobcats. Dawson Smale, Devin Lauer, Tanner Miller, Cameron Morrell, Bryce Brinkley, Owen Cribble, Jamison McAway, Gabe Simcoe, Dante Gervin, Derek Smale, Mason Burford, Nate Frederick, Wyatt Watterson, Hayden Weber, Quinn O'Neill, Assistant Coach Ryan Radiker, Parmesh Singh, Samson Gow, Dylan Smale, Parker Miller, and Trey Hooks. And head coach Tom Lewis. Congratulations to Clarion Bobcats. See you boys in the playoffs. And now for your District 9 champions, the Elk County Catholic Crusaders. Jordan Wasco, Frankie Smith, Bonnie Urban, Chase Simbick, Marcus Macio, Lance O'Neill, Timmy Brannock, Christian Slough, Noah Halquist, Will Wortman, Colby Newsbaum, Charlie Getsy, and Jacob Wasco. Scorekeeper Grace Newbert, filmer Marcus Garr, assistant coach Nate DeCannel, assistant coach Mike Buchette, assistant coach Doug Straub, assistant coach Jude Hoffman, and congratulations to head coach Aaron Straub and his Elk County Catholic Crusaders. Hold on a minute, boys. Now presenting the District 9 Championship plaque Tell County is Dave Osborne. Come get it, boys.
There you go, Dave Osborne out there with that flag.
Crusaders and Bobcats.
The Crusaders, as you said, 26 championships. That's just almost hard to believe. Over the years, we've seen a lot of them, and certainly well-deserved. This Elk County Catholic team always seems to be a well-oiled machine. Clarion came in playing well. Johnsonburg had given it to Elk County Catholic, and then Clarion area gave it to Johnsonburg, and they thought, man, maybe we got something rolling here. But Elk was able to come out with that win today.
Yeah, the old common opponents thing doesn't always completely tell the story, and certainly doesn't there. But Elk County Catholic, phenomenal job. We talked a lot about it, especially at the beginning part of the second half there, is deliberate offensive possessions. Having a purpose and having a goal with your offensive possessions of finding a particular shot. And if we don't have the shot yet, hey, there's no shot clock in Pennsylvania basketball, and I'm glad that's the case, but there's no shot clock. Go for it. Keep running your offense and find what you want. They did such a great job against the zone. Clarion kept running. They stayed in that 2-3, 3-2, the 1-2-2, the trap zone that they were running. This Elk County Catholic team just a little bit too good of an offensive team. Crisp passing, strong passes, purposeful passes, knowing where the open spots are against every possible zone that they were going to see here today and every trap that was available to them. And the other thing we said a lot today was one extra pass, and they always seemed to make that extra pass to find the open guy and to get that open look. Mike?
All right, we're in the Fun Bank postgame show. Let's take a look real quick at the Red Bank Chevrolet stats. It's up to you, Dustin, if you got them there.
Yeah, we'll take a look at Elk County Catholic to start it off. Your District 9 1A boys champions here. Not only did they get 3 players in double figures, they got 2 guys above 20 points for the game. 26 points out of Will Wortman, 21 points from Jordan Wasco, 11 points from Lance O'Neill, 5 points from Chase Simbeck, the freshman off the bench, 2 points Timmy Brannick, 2 points Colby Nussbaum. I stand corrected there. That's 8 points out of Nussbaum. My apologies to him. And 2 points from Jacob Wasco. In all, 7 made 3-pointers for Elk County Catholic, including 5 for Jordan Wasco, 1 from Chase Simbeck and 1 from Lance O'Neill as well. Elk County Catholic was 12 of 14 from the free throw line in the game for Clarion area. 11 points out of Bryce Brinkley, 10 points from Devin Lauer, 11 points from Gabe Simcoe, along with Bryce Brinkley. 10 points Devin Lauer, 7 points out of Dawson Smale, 6 points Cameron Merrill. 3 points from Owen Cribble, 2 points apiece out of the 6 points from Merrill, 2 points Miller, 2 points Derek Smale, and 2 points for Dante Gervin as well. Bryce Brinkley had 3 threes, a 3-pointer for Lauer, Smale, that was Dawson, and a 3-pointer from Owen Cribble as well. 6 of 7 from the free throw line for Clarion area. Elk County Catholic had a 13-8 lead at the end of the first quarter, 29-26 at the half, a 24-10 advantage in the third quarter, set it at 53-36. And they won the fourth 22-18 to make it 75-54. Final score, Elk County Catholic, your District 9 1A boys champions on to play Monessen in the opening round. They'll host Monessen in the opening round of the PIAA playoffs. For Clarion area, not a bad draw. They'll get Southern Fulton, the District 5 number 3 seed, and they'll get a chance to host that one next Friday night as well. So, again, not a bad draw for Clarion area. I think it's a game that Clarion can win on Friday night as well. So, there you go.
All right, and that does it for our Red Bank Chevrolet stats. Real quick, Hager Paving player of the game. Pretty easy to, I think, say who that's going to be.
Yeah, no doubt. You got to go with Will Wortman on that one. 26 points out of Wortman. Not only that, though, he was moving the basketball around exceptionally well against the zone. He was kind of that middle guy that they tried to get a touch to every time. He was finding open guys and getting a lot of open looks, had a lot of rebounds as well in this basketball game. A simply balanced effort from Will Wortman across the board, including the 26 points, and a heck of a victory here for Elk County Catholic. So Will Wortman, the 6-foot junior forward, is our Hager Paving player of the game.
All right, so that will do it for us here for this one. We are going to take a timeout where you have to switch our feeds, and then we're going to come back, and we'll be back. We'll get a screen up for you at least. You can see that we're going to be live coming once we get that feed switched. Coming up, we have the AA Girls Championship Red Bank and Montauk's on the way. That'll wrap it up here for this ball game. The 1A champion is Elk County Catholic. For my partner, Dustin Kifer, it was Mike Kalinowski saying we'll see you right on the other side here in a few moments. And it is Laurel Clinic Hoops on the EYT Media Network.